G'day guys, my name is Tranek and LaxLime. I'm bringing you a team preview for week 1 of the PGL. I've never done this before. I'm going to try something a little different. If you guys do like it, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know. If you do like it, I'll continue doing it. We are up against the United Kinglers, who is coached by Professor Willow, sorry. And I'm actually a little bit scared. I feel like I'm really out of touch. I'm feeling out of, I haven't really battled or really done anything with Pokemon in the last 3 months. So it's going to be an interesting battle. It's going to kick me back into gear, surely. And, I've been playing a little bit of Showdown, trying to get back into it and everything, and I made some really dumb plays, so I'm really hoping I don't do that in the battle, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, he's got a pretty threatening team. It's a team that I'm a little bit concerned about. I haven't really seen him in a league format before, and I don't know how he plays. After watching his draft analysis, he sort of seems like a player that has a little bit of an imagination, and you know what, that can be pretty threatening to verse because they become a little unpredictable. But he does have a good team. It's going to be really hard. He's got a Genesect and Mega Metachamp, which can do seriously a lot of damage to my team. And he also has a decent core in Goodra, Shaman, and Lantern. He's got that Galvantula with the sticky webs, so there's a lot of things that I've really got to worry about. Starmie is super fast and can do significant damage to most of my team, and he's got some really cool like Rapidash, Spirit Tomb, Gardevoir, like all these things that can be really threatening on their own right. Like a Choice Scarfed Rapidash can be a big problem. So I've got to be really careful of those things. I've changed my team like 1.5 million times over the last couple of days, and I just keep on changing things. So I feel like this is probably going to be it. But it may not be. So it might change a little. It's not going to be significant, just a little bit. So basically what I'm going to go for is I'm going to use Shaman Sky initially. Shaman Sky mostly because it just does a better job than Keldeo in this instance. Shaman Sky's got that Air Slash. It's got really for that Mega Metachamp. It's got that Hidden Power Fire, which will OHKO a Genesect and outspeed. Other than that, yeah, it's a little bit hard. It's got the Energy Ball to stop Lantern, and Earth Power as well there for the Galvantula and all of the other ones. So I feel like Shaman's a good bet. Eevees, he's got to be timid. At that will outspeed Starmie, so I've been able to put a little bit of bulk into some HP and things like that, just trying to survive some more survivability. Running Expert Belt. I'm running Expert Belt because I want to try to convince him that I'm like choiced or something like that, so he gets might make a bit of a silly play and like jump in and it doesn't work out for him. So yeah. Rotom Heat. I think Rotom Heat's pretty obvious one. I need the Rotom Heat there for Genesect. I'm making a pretty big call and hoping that it's a special set. So I'm running the specially defensive. Overheat's going to murder it, completely murder it. I've also got the Will-O-Wisp there for the Mega Metachamp to try to shut it down. Just Volt Switch and Thunderbolt just to get some extra stab moves. I'm pretty happy with this choice. I hope it does well. I was thinking of running like a trick thing and all of that sort of stuff, but I thought I'd just go stock standard at this point, just to really get the damage off. Next up, we do have the Tornadus T. So Tornadus T is it's there. I'm running it especially defensive, sort of bulky, plus with some attack in it. It's got enough special attack investments to be able to take out Genesect with Heat Wave, as well as do some sort of I'm running it calm. It's a little annoying because I kind of want that attack for the knockoff, but knockoff is also going to be super helpful because anything Scarfed on his team could really do. If he picks a good Scarf on his team, it could do some significant damage to me. So I'm just trying to be careful about that. This thing is the only thing I can really have to deal with Gardevoir as well. It's only got knockoff and U-turn, but both of them in combination, if it's holding an item, will be enough to put it in a pretty low range, which I'll be able to take it out fairly easily from there. I'm happy with this set. The thing that really concerns me about a lot of the Pokemon I'm using so far is the accuracy. in a lot of their moves. Like Air Slash is 95%, knowing me that I'll lose that. We've got Overheat, which is 90%. It's murderously going to hit hard, but it's still really, really concerning. The same as with, like, you know, Air Slash on this guy as well. So that's something that's really probably going to really hinder me a little bit, but I'm hoping it doesn't. You've got Sork, the man, the monster. I'm running a Choice Scarf Mold Breaker set. I don't necessarily need Mold Breaker on this one, because he's got no real, like, levitators or anything. But he doesn't really have any other good moves. I was thinking of running Sturdy, but, you know, just in case. I just decided to run Mold Breaker. I'll probably change it. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm just running Close Combat, Earthquake, Poison Jab, and Ice Punch. Poison Jab and Ice Punch for the Gardevoir and the Goodra, obviously. And the problem with this is if he's running anything Scarfed, it's definitely going to outspeed for Sork. Sork doesn't have the best, like, ability to, like, speed stat 85, which is nothing really too much, but it's still decent enough. It'll do an okay job. Now, Sork should be able to do a fair bit of damage to most of his team, like with Earthquake, hits most of his team pretty hard. Poison Jab hits most of his team pretty hard. Ice Punch will, and Close Combat also does as well. The only thing that can really hard counter this thing is Spirit Tomb, as well as there was something else. I can't remember. Starmie can be a bit of a problem for it as well, because it will definitely kill it with anything it goes for. Now, I'm hoping this works. It is Scarf, which I really don't like bringing... I always have a Choice Scarfer, but I hate that I'm choiced into a move. Just mainly because it's really difficult to... Like, you've just got to be on point with prediction, really. You've got to just be on point, and that sort of is sort of a little frightening at times. We do have Mew up next. Mew is Assault Vested as well. I'm running an Assault Vested one, mainly because I want to run I ran a defensive one mainly for Mega Metachamp, just so I can take some moves, as well as putting a Assault Vest on it. So it's got the 100 base, so it'll be decent enough to sort of take some hits from any other special attacker as well. I'm running a physical one, so it's got Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Seed Bomb. So Seed Bomb, those are pretty much for 3 of his most threatening Pokemon. And it has Magic Coat there, which is not right. It's meant to be Defog. I was toying with the idea of running Magic Coat for Galvantula. I don't know, I'm still toying with it. So I was sort of thinking maybe if I lead with Mew, he leads with Galvantula, he brings it, and then he goes with Sticky Webs and I Magic Bounce it back, and then he's got Sticky Webs on his side. He has to waste a turn for a Rapid Spin or a Defog, and it'd work out really well. But it's so situational that I don't think I can do it. I do know one thing, that if I do get Sticky Webs on my side, it's going to be a fairly big problem, because I'll just be too slow to be able to take out a lot of these mons, and he'll be able to really hit me really hard. So I don't know if I want to make that risk. I might just go for the Defog, because at least if he gets the webs off, I can just Defog it away. And last of all, we have a new Mega, which is for our team. It's Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie is a boss. Oh my god. I honestly, when I calced to see how much this does to his whole team, pretty much OHKOs everything. Like, ridiculous. Hidden power, depending on roll, will kill Genesect. And it's faster than Genesect as well, so unless if it's Scarfed, I've pretty much got my, like, no problems whatsoever. Diamond Storm, even though I'm running a negative nature, will still OHKO a lot of his team. Moonblast is just hit that Goodra hard, but I think Diamond Storm actually just hits Goodra harder than Moonblast, just because of the specially defensive nature. As well as I sort of put Stealth Rocks there just for a just like a filler move, just in case I want to throw it up. But it does a significant amount of damage. The only problem is, because I'm running it with so much special attack and speed, I don't have much bulk. I've got to run it that way so I make sure that I'll be able to kill a lot of these Pokemon. So, yeah. So the only problem with that is a lot of his hard hitters like Starmie. You know, Starmie is actually a real big problem for me, and Mega Metachamp. Yeah, they're probably the ones that I'm most scared of. Like, Genesect, in alright, is something to be scared of, but those two are the ones that can really run through my team. So, Starmie and Mega Meta Champ are the ones that I'm really, really scared about because they both will potentially outspeed me. Especially Mega Meta Champ, I'm pretty sure. I was toying with the idea of going with Rock Polish as well, but then I feel like it's pretty situational. Like, it does outspeed everything but those two, so it's kind of... no, it actually outspeeds Meta Meta Champ, but a Bullet Punch will kill me, so... it outspeeds everything, I think. Yeah, I don't know, that was really horrible. I'm gonna look that up really quickly. Yeah, it does. It outspeeds everything. Except for Starmie. And Starmie can take me out with a Hydro Pump. So I've got to be really, really careful about that. So really, between Mega Diancie and Mega Shaman, they are... Shaman Sky, they are my hard hitters. Everything else is really, really for support. Those two in their own rights will take out everything on his team fairly easily and are actually designed to outspeed the whole team under normal conditions. All the rest are sort of just like fillers just to get some damage off. So really game plan is to try to get as much damage off start of the game from sort of the filler guys, and then at the end bring out like the Mega Diancie and Shaman just to clean up the game. So it'll probably be another really close call, I'm feeling. I'm not feeling super confident, but I'm feeling okay. But yeah, well, I hope you like my team. If you do have any feedback or things that I didn't think of or anything, let me know. It's good. Like, in no right do I think I'm very good at team building at all. I take a lot of time to do it, and I think I get it right from timing, from the time I put into it. So if you've got any hints, tips, say, you should have done this, let me know. Like, really, it'll be really important. It's only week 1, so we've got a lot of weeks to go. But yeah, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do it more regularly, let me know. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys next time.